Gerald, this is a really encouraging set of results. Could you just talk us through some of the key financial highlights from your perspective and what the drivers were behind them?
Yes, absolutely. I think probably the highlight is our NAV is up 3%, 15p to 471p, which is against the market expectation. So we're pleased with that. We've been working really hard over the last 6 months to achieve our objectives. We've sold a number of properties. We're selling properties where we've completed our asset management initiatives. So from our point of view, we've done what we set out to do, and it's time to move on, recycle the capital. And also we're looking to bring down our LTV, which was 55% in March, and is on the pro forma basis is now below 50%. So we've got a clear direction of travel there, and our intention is to work between the sort of 40 to 50% band going forward, depending on market conditions and the type of deals we're doing. As well as the sales, we've done a number of lettings in the last 6 months, and I'd particularly highlight the fact we've let around 100,000 square feet of offices in London post-Brexit, which is encouraging, and we're really pleased about that. And I think it's an endorsement of the type of space we're providing. So we're developing, refurbishing buildings in areas which are attractive, and the particular quality of our design attracts tenants to those buildings.
And just talking about some of those types of lettings, you've also announced with these results a new letting at the Tower, which is part of the Bauer scheme. Could you just talk us through the significance of that deal?
Yes, we announced earlier this morning that we've let 59,000 square feet at the Tower, which is phase 2 of our Bauer development at Old Street. We've done the letting to WeWork. They're a global co-working provider. They're, I think, the leader of the pack. They're a very exciting business, and it's a real endorsement of our scheme that they've chosen to come. And I think it would be great to have them there at the bottom of the Tower for a building which is finished in 2018 and is the completion of our Bauer development, which has seen a provision of completely new public realm on the northwest quadrant by Old Street Roundabout.
And Helical is also very close to the occupier market, and particularly in London. Given recent macroeconomic uncertainty, we've had the Brexit referendum and such like, how do you see the sentiment for occupiers and potential occupiers since that time?
Well, just sort of standing back for a second, what's been really encouraging is that some major tenants have committed in the last few months to London. So probably Wells Fargo was the first in the city, where they bought a new headquarters, and they've completed on that. Then we've had Apple announcing they're going to Battersea for their European headquarters, 500,000 square feet. More recently, Google have confirmed their headquarters plan at King's Cross. There are a number of other tenants moving around, and from our own conversations, we have tenant interest in a lot of our space, and whether these people will eventually commit remains to be seen. But sitting here today, I feel confident that there is some real impetus in the market.
And so, looking forward, Gerald, can you just tell us a little bit about the principal areas of focus that Helical Bauer will have?
Yes, absolutely. We've over the last few years, we've been working very hard to make the business more focused. So we're concentrating on London, where we have office investments and where we have development. So some of that's residential as well as offices. Over 60% of our portfolio is now in London. We think London has an exciting future going forward. It's a world city, it's growing, and despite Brexit, we still have complete belief that it will prosper. Alongside the London property, we have offices in Manchester, part of the Northern Powerhouse. We like that. And then we have industrial property, which is higher yielding and gives us a good income to balance out the development in London. So we're, over the next 6 months, we'll carry on with that focus. So assets that don't fit those parameters will be moved on at the appropriate time. We will be working on our LTV. Direction of travel is very clear on that. We hope to achieve more lettings. We've got some good discussions, as I mentioned earlier, going on some of our projects. So we hope to continue on that, and we'll also carry on with a few more sales.